What is up, guys? We are Radio DJs React, back with Falling in Reverse.
Yeah.
This is Mo. I'm Tyler.
What's up?
Last Resort, obviously a huge hit in the 2000s.
Yeah.
They are doing a cover of it, I guess.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
we've had our talks about covers and how we felt about them. I'm a fan of covers, and some I think are better than the originals.
I really got to disagree to agree on what you think is better than the original. Like, what were the ones you said? I forget.
Turn the Page
is better than Bob Seger. Metallica's is better than Bob Seger.
Yeah. The one you really disagreed with me on,
Simple Man,
was Simple Man.
Yeah.
Which that one's kind of even for me. I would say.
What was the other one?
The one you really disagreed with was Five Finger Death Punch on Gone Away.
Bad Company.
Bad Company and Gone Away.
Yes.
Yeah, you disagree with me on both of those.
I would not die on the hill for Bad Company, but I will die on the hill
for Gone Away. Yes,
Gone Away,
especially because I understand the personal, tie that Offspring had with that song. I just felt like for the emotion that it was meant to grab from the listener, I felt like Five Fingers was a little bit deeper when it came to that. For me personally,
it had
a more somber feel to it.
It pulled it out, right?
Yeah.
Like, because the original Gone Away, I'll agree with you on that one. The original Gone Away, you would have to really dive into.
You'd have to listen to the lyrics for sure, to realize how you're supposed to feel listening to that song. Because if you're just going along with it and not really paying attention to the lyrics, you're doing this, you know.
This is Reimagined. Anytime Falling in Reverse has done Reimagined, it's like a more opera style. So this might not.
I don't know if I'm going to dig that for Last Resort.
All right, well, let's get into this. Falling in Reverse. They just dropped this like a few hours ago. So we're going to go ahead and get into this now. We're in the Upside Down. That's trippy. They always have the best videos.
Their videos are really good.
It's definitely got to be a green screen here. Or is that Detroit? Or San Francisco?
You're terrible. I've never been to Detroit, so I don't know. Okay, here he is with that piano.
Nice.
This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. Erase my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong or it be right? If I took my life tonight,
you know, it's bringing out. You know, I started to think about our discussion we literally just had with Five Finger.
Yep.
You know, the original Papa Roach song, Last Resort, I mean, you kind of knew, obviously, what it was about, but this is kind of more of like coming from a different side of it.
I have to say, at first I was like, I don't know, because I love the upbeat of Last Resort, but now I can't just go against the point that I literally just made. That the other version pulls it out a little bit more. This does give you a little more focus on what the song is actually about. I'll give it that for sure. And I mean, Ronnie's voice sounds great.
Dude, he sings his ass off. He's got to be, you know, he's definitely underrated as a singer. But if you think about like rock in general, is current, right? Let's go like top 5 singers. You know, you got Brent
Smith is definitely up there.
On that list.
Yeah.
Gosh, who else could be on that list?
I don't know who's the lead for Greta Van Fleet?
Yeah, he's good.
I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name either.
I don't know if you have listened to a lot of Dirty Honey, but I don't know the lead singer's name on Dirty Honey. But I would say, as far as just who's active, who's on the radio these days, you know, that kind of thing, I would put Dirty Honey at least top 10.
Homeboy,
his voice is amazing.
From Blackstone Cherry's really good. He's really good. Yeah, I'm trying to think of Breaking Benjamin. I mean, he's really good.
Oh yeah,
I'm
M Shadows, man. I know that
he lost
because of
if he still had his 5 octaves, he'd be number 1,
which is no fault of his own.
No.
Yeah, let's put that out there. There's no fault of his own.
No, not at all. I'm trying to think. But anyways, our point is
Ronnie's up there. Is what you're saying?
He'd be top 5 for sure. All right, let's keep this going.
Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong or it be right? If I chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. I'm contemplating suicide.
Yeah, that hits different right there.
Yeah, it does.
I never even knew that was the lyrics.
Really?
Yeah.
Losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight. Losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I am fine.
This video is beautiful.
Yeah.
I never realized I was spread too thin till it was too late and I was empty within, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin?
Ooh.
It all started.
I like how he like changed
lowered
his tone.
Yeah,
man.
he lowered the tone there. That was great.
I mean, because he could keep going with the high tone all the whole time, but
I think it brought a little more emotion into it when he did that.
Yeah.
Bad Flower. That's another band,
Oh,
active
yeah,
band.
yeah.
That singer, I don't know his name either.
Yeah.
But dude, I listen to them all day, every day. I've never heard a bad song by Bad Flower. Ironically enough, because they're bad's in their name. But
he would be probably top 10. But you know who we're missing? It's the band that we've been freaking reviewing.
James.
No. Sleep Token, bro.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. What did they say his name was?
He's
It's one of those it's an adjective or something, right? It's a verb.
well, he doesn't. Yeah, he's not releasing his name, but
Yeah.
they say something. I forget.
I
his
forgot
name.
what they said. Collector or something. I know I'm wrong, but anyway, yeah, you're right. His voice definitely goes up
he's
there.
got to be 5, like in the 5.
Of active app
Yeah,
right now,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, for sure.
absolutely.
With no radio play, which is crazy.
Are they on there? I haven't listened to radio.
I
since
have
we-
not listened to radio like that, but I have not heard them on at least any radio in this area of within a 50 to 100 mile radius.
Yeah. All right, let's keep
I
going.
was empty within, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother. No love for myself and no love for another. To find a lover on a higher level, finding nothing but questions and devils. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
This is special right here. This
Yeah,
part
this
of the
is really
song.
good.
This is really
Jeez.
good.
Somebody would tell me I'm
It's like all the note changes that happened right there that just made it even like bigger. It really like that right
And the
there.
visual behind it too.
Yeah, the green
As
screen's
everything's
great.
kind of just
Crazy.
falling apart, crumbling down
Yeah.
as he's saying this such an emotional line.
Now, I will say with every Reimagine they do, because so far I think he's only done 2, and those were his songs. This is the first one he hasn't done of his own. But at the end, he usually goes pretty hard.
Yes, I remember you
that.
showed me that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
I'm hoping for it. I've been
Yeah.
thinking that this whole time.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I can't wait till the end.
yeah. All right. Let's keep it going.
Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
Right here.
That slight strain.
Yeah.
That slight
so
strain
good,
in his
man.
voice right there means it for. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some other people be like, oh, that's weird. You know, a strain in his voice.
Yeah.
But to me, it just sounds like there's more emotion in it. Like, he's singing that line so hard that it's bringing literally everything out of his voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's still in tune, so
Yeah.
it's not like he's just having some kind of road rage or something. It's crazy. So it seems like everything's getting put back together.
It's crazy because I was just wondering, was that going to happen?
Yeah, because
I wish I would have said it, because nobody's going to believe me now that it's already happening. But
you gotta lie. Why you gotta lie? Yeah, it seems like when he's like screaming, everything's gonna be fine, or nothing is fine. Or I don't know what the lyrics are, but when he's screaming it, it's all coming back together, almost like it was a release.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
kind of like what was
like
that?
Coming to terms with it.
What's that one thing that we did for like a radio promo? What was that place called where we bang shit around and like just?
It
was like an anger room.
Yeah,
so essentially, people like donated items, and you just go in there and bust TVs,
beat the hell out of it.
But you were supposed to feel like therapeutically better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
If you had built up aggression or anger,
right,
you release it on these inanimate objects.
Yes,
so it doesn't come out on people.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And I feel like this is kind of like the same kind of metaphor almost. Like you scream it out, you start to feel better. Maybe like just go scream into a pillow or something.
Yeah,
and now
I do that a lot when I'm playing Call of Duty and NBA.
When
2K.
You get murked by a 6-year-old,
dude, I hate it. I yell so hard.
You're like, yeah, that's for you little pussy.
I get called so many things in Call of Duty lobbies. It's hilarious.
He fixed the world. I wonder what Jacoby thinks of that. I'm sure he loves that.
Oh, I bet. Damn, that was good.
Yeah, that was really good. Does that hit radio?
You think so?
I'm asking.
I don't think so.
That's a shame, because there's a lot of bullshit covers that hit radio for some reason. I'm not going to name names, but I feel like there's always these like covers that just make it just because the artist.
For some reason, I just don't see that. Well, I don't know. Now that I think about it, because they do play Smith and Myers. You know what I mean? Brent Smith and who's the other guy? Who's the Myers half of that?
Zach.
Yeah. They do play Smith and Myers.
Yeah.
So maybe it does hit. I don't think it'll be an A. I don't think it'll be maybe a B.
No, it has to be an A because it's new.
Yeah. But
dude, this I'm thinking if this doesn't. I mean, this is going to be massive on YouTube. I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this will be #1 trending within like the next 24 to 48 hours.
I just wonder how the hell can he keep doing his voice like that and still have one at the end?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he takes good care of his voice. I'm sure he does vocal rest and drinks tea and stuff like that,
lemon juice and all that.
It's probably what M Shadows does now.
Probably
he wasn't doing. Mm-hmm. It's like I feel like how the height of this song and what it was in the 2000s. And the way he redid this, and it's not like a blatant cover, like you know what I mean. Like it's not Bad Company by Five Finger or what did they do? Blue on Black. They kind of did.
They've done a lot of covers.
They've kind of done it not far off of the original.
Yeah,
this is completely redone.
Completely, which is why they call it a reimagining.
Right. So I really like it. I mean, I don't know if I want to rate it.
Well, I mean, we might as well. I don't know. What do you think?
I give it a 9.
Yeah, I kind of was. I was up in that. I was thinking 8.8.
I mean, the amount of work that went into the strings, the way it crescendoed at the end. I mean, it's kind of how he does it with all the other reimagined versions. But like, it fit this like even more, and I like the imagery of everything coming back together. That was nice because it's kind of like a message too. Like even in the darkest times, there's things that it does get better.
Things improve.
Yeah.
I think
because it's not all dark.
The meaning of the song, like we were saying before, definitely comes out a lot more.
Yeah.
With this version of it, and so I think somebody who may be going through that. I've never had those thoughts. I've never, gone through that. Emotionally in my life where I just thought maybe I should just end it all,
right?
But I feel like somebody who has could hear this version of it and it would hit them a little bit deeper, but in a good way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because I think that was a time where when this song came out, people were still blaming Marilyn for his shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it still got I think Blink-182 had an Adams song somewhere around that time too.
Yeah.
And there's always stories that come out about like sad stories. But I can't emphasize enough. I like the way Ronnie put things back together in this. Like I think that was smart of him to do.
I think if somebody who goes to listen to these types of songs about this subject matter in order to make yourself feel better, if you have not heard, I know I mentioned them earlier, Bad Flower. If you haven't heard Ghost by Bad Flower,
yeah.
God, because like I said, I've never thought
he's got some good ones.
When I was like in 7th grade, I brought home like 4 Fs. So I was like, I should just end it all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
But as an adult, as somebody who's really going through real life stress and real life angst, and just like, you know, maybe I should end it. I've never had those thoughts.
Bad Flower's really good
for the people who do and that need this kind of thing to pull them away from that. Bad Flower, Ghost is another really good one that it put me in the mindset of somebody who has maybe had those thoughts. But, yeah.
What'd you guys think? Do you think this is better than the original? I mean, I think it's a very good compliment to the original.
Yes, I can't say that it's better. I could say that
it's totally different.
It's totally different. Exactly.
It's totally different.
I wouldn't put them in the same category.
That's
at all.
another reason I appreciate Ronnie and how he did this. He made it completely different, so there's no conversation that this is better than the original. It's like, this isn't the original. This is just like part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's reimagined. But let us know in the comments and get what you guys think. Definitely like and subscribe to the channel if you would.
Damn it! Why can't I think of the lead singer of Five Finger Death Punch right now? Why can't
Ivan
I think
Moody.
Ivan Moody. Yeah,
Like, his last name is like perfect for him.
What are you saying? Fuck Ivan Moody? Is that what you're saying for Five Fingers?
No, I wouldn't
covers?
say. I wouldn't.
Just fucking with
I wouldn't say fuck Ivan Moody. I would just, you know, there's just things with how things have gone in the past, and people can read Five Finger Death Punch, and it was all, you know, for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
I just think, I mean,
I just keep seeing people call them 5 flavored fruit punch. Have you ever seen those memes?
Yeah.
There's one. It was like one meme. It said, it was like a dude trying to talk to a chick, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm real metal. I bet you can't handle my angry music." And then he plays 5 flavored fruit punch. That's what
it's tough guy metal, so it's easy to it's kind of easy to make fun
shit on it.
Yeah, it's kind of easy. It's like
I
Nickelback.
love Five Finger Death Punch. So
I like him too. That's the thing. I don't want to shit on Ivan Moody.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking shit. I know you.
But I think he kind of screwed up a good thing.
Really?
If I were going to be real.
I don't know. I love his voice.
I think his animosity and his immaturity played a lot into how they progressed into a band.
But if you look at like recent interview, well, maybe not recent because it was before I left the radio station and everything. But I love the fact that he now, you know, takes full responsibility for his things in the past.
His paycheck has been affected, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, it talks about his journey to sobriety and all that.
Right.
I love the fact that he takes full responsibility because a lot of people don't. They'll
That's true.
Say, oh, I'm a better person now.
That's true. That's true.
I'm never going to apologize for the bad shit I did. I'm not going to talk about how I fucked up. Just know I'm better now. You know?
Yeah.
So I like the fact that he took that
I think his ego just took a little too much, but, you know, I'm glad that, you know, anyways, not Ivan, but I'm glad Ronnie is staying true to him and being him. I think this is like he's in his pocket right now, and he could stay here forever if he wants to.
Yeah, this was great.
But yeah,
subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell, and let us know in the comments if you agree with us. Do you think this one's better? Do you think like we do? It's just in its own lane. So Radio DJs react, baby.
Hey.